Yeah. You know who I be. FACE. And this is Hot Block. Woo! Thursday night version. Sports cast. Just like we do in the barber shop. What's up, America? Woo! We done went on and took the invite and slid on down with them old Texans because they invited in them old Buffalo Bills. Bills Mafia is what they calling it. But tonight, the Bills look like they getting pushed around a little bit. I know you don't have all your weapons. Keon Coleman ain't there. But Keon Coleman so far, America, has been a bit of a disappointment. I'm not going to say he's been exposed, but we was looking for a little more than that. After they didn't lost Stephon Diggs, you need a downhill threat. Somebody to take the top off. So James Cook and company can go ahead and cook. Pop, 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 pop. That's what they need to be doing. But hold up. Down here in Texas, the Miko Ryans got another thing cooking on the grill. Because him, Davis Mills, yes sirree. You heard what I said. Davis Mills at quarterback. No CJ Stroud. I ain't gonna say it's an even scratch. He on the sideline, not looking too gimpy, but we'll talk about that another time. But long as Davis Mills got Nico Collins, Nick Chubb running the ball, you may be able to pull some things off. The GM, Nick Casario, put this team together. 2 picks back to back, bought in my man Stroud, but so far, this ain't a sophomore jinx, because this year 3. But we was looking for a little bit more to come from these Texans. But tonight, they up on old Bill Mafia. Can McDermott, I'm saying it because nobody else ain't saying it, can McDermott be on a hot seat if he don't even get into the playoffs? Woo, America. Because what we saying, them old Patriots are back one more again. And they done went on the sled in front of Bills Mafia. So if Bills Mafia ain't careful, they won't win their division. They won't get an invite. And McDermott would get a call in the middle of the night and say, you have been extradited. Hey, nephew, you know what I saw today? These up-and-coming games this week. That's all they talk about in the barbershop. This one right here. Indiana Jones, the coach, Daniel Jones. No more Danny Dimes. They done gave this dude a new name. Well deserving, because them Colts is 8-2 sitting over there in the AFC side. I know my main man Mo happy out there doing what he does. But ladies and gentlemen, they really right now about to get their test with them old Kansas City Chiefs. Now Kansas City been teetering on the totter. And Mahomes, Kelsey, Big Red, Hunt. Something is not ticking with this team right here. Can we be seeing the curtain closing on Kansas City? Or we gonna still go ahead and let this thing ride out? You know what I say, America? As long as you got a stellar coach, great quarterback, where there's a will, there's a way. And this team right here is not mathematically out. And they can keep it going. But Shane Steichen, head coach of them old Colts, got different plans coming over there. It'll be like a chess match. Steichen, Spagnola, going at it with Big Red. But this is what they doing over there with them old Colts. I ain't gonna pull the curtain off and let you see it, because if you're a football fan of any connoisseur, you can see old Jonathan Taylor. He does what he wants. And a running game and a winner going to Kansas City, you know they're going to make that the late game. So this thing right here can be pretty frigid. America, usually when you have one of them indoor teams traveling across the way to one of them outdoor teams, and it's a bit frigid, Daniel Jones right now, they call him Indiana Jones. But a couple of them hospital balls get up there and get my man, in trouble. We might turn back to the old Daniel Jones. Now I know half of America talking about something. Is that the same Daniel Jones from the Giants? Yes, it is. It seems like the players that lead the Giants, prosper well. Look at Barkley. Kansas City, Colts, America. Who you got? Because if Kansas City right now win this game, they still on the comeback train. But Indiana Jones can, boom, close the door on Kansas City. And America would love that. Parlays and fell apart. Nephew, let's go ahead and slide this thing down a few ticks and go ahead and get it really popping. Because them old Philadelphia Eagles, them old Dallas Cowboys, one more again, NFC East rivalries. This one right here ought to turn out to be a real good chess game because the pieces on this board, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, A.J. Brown. Wait a minute. I know what you're saying, because in the barbershop, it's going around. It's all over. ESPN, you name it, they shame it. A.J. Brown is a little bit upset, disgruntled, as my man would say, ornery. But Jalen Hurts, the cool, calm, collective dude that he is, sometimes you need a quarterback like that to settle it down. He ain't no yeller. He ain't going to do all that. He going to lead by example. And if you got 2-6 coming through, doing what he does, and Sirianni, that right there alone will get you in the game. I guess that's why they the Super Bowl champs. Philadelphia Eagles, cheesesteaks for everyone, and this is what they doing. But this time, they putting that show on the road. They heading down to Jury World. And Jury World, believe it or not, even though they sitting there 4-5-1, still in the playoff race. I guess that's America's team, because right now they got CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Dak, Marty Schottenheimer, baby boy. Can Dallas really welcome Philly in and call this a Marty party? Because the party about to start this Sunday with the Dallas Cowboys. And in the barbershop, all them Cowboy fans talking about something. Hey, cream rises to the top. Wait a minute. Ooh, this must be decaf. Coffee all black. Because Dallas Cowboy definitely is on the outside of the bubble. But they got strong fans. They got high hopes. High hopes right now, Philadelphia. If you really want to put the squeeze on them old Dallas Cowboys and take them out the conversation for sure, go on down Jury World hurting your business. Last time y'all met, game 1, 24-20, Philadelphia. Over there with them old cheesesteak. They handled them old Cowboys. Smack, back, smack. So right now, if you go ahead and break out the broom and sweep them old Cowboys, they'll be quiet for a long time. But you know what they always saying? We got 5 rings. You ain't done nothing since 1990. Oh, half of the people listening to this thing doing what we does wasn't even born yet. If my math is correctly, that'll put Dallas Cowboys 25 years in the dark. Ooh. Hope you got night vision, because it looks like another season with the boom, window closing on them old Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys, hit the brick. Nephew, let's go ahead and slide this thing right where we need to be. Q&A, question and answers. You got questions? We got answers. Look at my man, Rodney. Rodney asked, did Minnesota make the right choice by letting Sam Darnold leave for the Seahawks for JJ? Ask yourself that, Rodney. Because right now, Sam I Am is out there with the Seahawks, and they put in work. All Sam needed was a coach. He had one over there with you, but you let him leave out, being cheap. Management, JJ McCarthy. You know what y'all get over there? Boo. Quarterbacks, they don't fall off of trees. And you had one right there, Sam Darnold. You could have let your boy JJ sit for a little while. He was coming off an injury. He a little rattled. And you know who really disgruntled? Those 2 wide receivers you got out there. Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Who gonna throw them the ball? I don't know about that. Rodney, good luck on that. But I'm gonna say no. Bad move. Next question. Chi-Town ass, can I put my Bears in a parlay? Look at Chi-Town. Now, Chi-Town, you ain't been seen in a long time. Last year, you gave your quarterback plenty of excuses. But America, Mr. Williams has showed up at the party with the +1. Because the Bears is about to take over that. What they was calling the monsters in the midway. My man said, I like this kind of party. Yeah, Chi-Town, go on and stick your chest out. Because right now, Caleb has found his way. They got him with a good coach, stellar quarterback, solid coach. you'll be going places. Right now, Chicago, on notice, we see you. Next question, nephew. Big 50 asks, what's the difference between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles? What, this supposed to be a riddle? You know the difference between the Cowboys and the Eagles? Quarterback play. I just tried to tell you that. Dak Prescott, at the end of the game, Dak trying to play hero ball instead of using his pieces, seeing what the defense giving him, making it happen, taking Dallas where they need to be, the promised land. You said Dallas was America's team. South America's team is what I say. But when you look at Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts, what you're going to see right there is stellar quarterback, cerebral. He can run if he needs to, but he'd rather sit back there and use his arm and his mind. And he's going to find you and put you in positions to win. He's going to try to get the best out of his players and close it out. So if you ask me, Big 50, what's the difference between the Cowboys and Cry Eagles Cry? They got a quarterback. Whether anybody else like it or they don't like it, they got a quarterback. This dude right here, he done been to the Super Bowl twice. He done beat Mahomes. He done got an MVP. He get ready to bring this thing home again. If you ask me, America, I only see one team in the way of them old Philadelphia Eagles, and that's Matthew Stafford and them Rams. I'm going to go and elaborate on that a little bit more, but to be continued. Next question. Hey, Big James said, do you think the Chiefs will miss the playoffs? Well, I know a lot of people hoping they do miss the playoffs, but if you know me, and we're going to see what Indiana Jones does up there in Arrowhead Stadium. Now, if 15 and Red show up and shut the door on them old Colts, hey, they back. Nephew! Well, you know who I be, F-A-C-E, and this is Hot Block. And Hot Block is brought to you by Street Noise Television Workshop. P.U. Holla at your boy.